Imagine for a moment that you could press a magical button and instantly transform your life. Well, I am here to tell you that such a button exists. It's not made of plastic or metal, but of the choices you make and the actions you take. Today we are going to explore how you can disappear from your old life and create a new one filled with success, happiness, and fulfillment. You are the architect of your own destiny. Every decision you make, every habit you form, and every goal you set is a brick in the foundation of your future. But here's the thing. Many of us are living in houses we never consciously designed. We are trapped in lives that were built by default, not by design. It's time to change that. It's time to disappear from the old and emerge into the new. Now, when I say disappear, I do not mean running away from your problems or abandoning your responsibilities. No, I'm talking about a profound shift in your mindset, your habits, and your approach to life. It's about leaving behind the version of yourself that's been holding you back and stepping into the shoes of the person you are meant to be. How many times have you told yourself one day, I will start that business, or someday I will write that book, or eventually I will get in shape? See, we're all guilty of this. We postpone our dreams, we delay our growth, and we push our potential into some distant future. But let me tell you something. That future never comes unless you make it happen. So how do we make this disappearing act work? How do we vanish from our old lives and materialize in our dream lives? It all starts with a decision, a firm, unwavering commitment to change. You see, change is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. And it begins the moment you decide that your desire for a better life outweighs your fear of the unknown. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the life you want to live. See it in vivid detail. What does your ideal day look like? What kind of work are you doing? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Who are you surrounded by? This vision, this is your destination. And just like any journey, getting there requires a map and a plan. The first step is to clearly define your goals. What exactly do you want to achieve? Be specific. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I want to start a tech company that revolutionizes healthcare and helps millions of people. Instead of saying, I want to be in better shape, say, I want to run a marathon in under 4 hours by this time next year. Clarity is power. The more precise your goals, the more real they become, and the easier it is to create a roadmap to achieve them. Once you have your goals, it's time to break them down into manageable steps. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Want to write a book? Start by committing to writing 500 words a day. Want to start a business? Begin by spending an hour each day researching your market and developing your business plan. These small, consistent actions are the key to massive change over time. Where many people get stuck, they set their goals, they make their plans, but when it comes time to take action, they hesitate, they let fear, doubt, and uncertainty hold them back. But here's the truth, those feelings never go away. The most successful people in the world still feel. The difference is they act anyway. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to take action despite the fear. Well, how do we build this courage? How do we push past our comfort zones and into the realm of growth and opportunity? It starts with changing your relationship with failure. Most people see failure as something to be avoided at all costs. But the reality is failure is one of your greatest teachers. Every mistake, every setback, every no is an opportunity to learn, grow, and get better. If you are not failing, you are not pushing yourself hard enough. You are playing it safe, staying within the confines of what you already know you can do. But that's not where growth happens. Growth happens when you stretch yourself, when you try things you're not sure you can do, when you are willing to risk failure for the chance at something great. Now, as you embark on this journey of transformation, you will likely encounter resistance, not just from within yourself, but from others around you. People may question your new choices. They may doubt your ability to change. They may even try to hold you back. This is normal. Change can be threatening to those who are comfortable with the status quo. Other people's opinions of you do not define your reality. Their limitations are not your limitations. Their fears are not your fears. You have the power to choose whose voice you listen to. And I encourage you to surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who push you to be your best self. This brings me to a crucial point. The power of your environment. You have probably heard this saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. There's a lot of truth to this. The people around you have a profound impact on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. If you want to disappear from your old life and create a new one, you need to be intentional about the company you keep. Seek out mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve. Join mastermind groups filled with ambitious, growth-minded individuals. Read books by great thinkers and doers. Listen to podcasts that inspire and educate you. In essence, create an environment that nurtures your growth and supports your transformation. Now, as you begin to make these changes, as you start to disappear from your old patterns and emerge into new ones, you will likely experience some discomfort. This is good. Discomfort is a sign of growth. It means you are pushing beyond your current limits, expanding your capabilities and becoming more than you were before. Embrace this discomfort. Learn to see it, not as something to be avoided, but as a signal that you are on the right track. The path to success is not a comfortable one. It's challenging, it's demanding, and it often requires you to do things you have never done before. But it's in overcoming these challenges that you become the person capable of living the life you desire. Your life as it is right now is largely the result of your habits. The small, seemingly insignificant things you do day in and day out have a compound effect over time. If you want to change your life, you need to change your habits. Start by identifying the habits that are holding you back. Maybe it's hitting the snooze button every morning instead of getting up early to work on your goals. Maybe it's spending hours scrolling through social media instead of reading or learning new skills. Maybe it's always saying yes to others at the expense of your own priorities. Once you have identified these habits, it's time to replace them with new ones that serve your goals. Want to be more productive? Develop the habit of planning your day the night before. Want to be healthier? Create a habit of exercising for 30 minutes every morning. Want to be more financially secure? Establish the habit of saving a portion of every paycheck. Remember, habits are formed through repetition. It might feel awkward or difficult at first, but if you stick with it, these new behaviors will become second nature. And as your habits change, you will find that your life begins to change as well. I want to address something that often holds people back from making big changes in their lives: the fear of the unknown. It's natural to feel apprehensive about stepping into unfamiliar territory. The human brain is wired to seek safety and avoid risk. But here's the thing: the greatest risk in life is not taking any risk at all. The most successful and fulfilled people you know or have heard of, did they get where they are by playing it safe, by sticking to what was comfortable and familiar? Of course not. They got there by taking calculated risks, by being willing to fail, by stepping into the unknown with faith in themselves and their abilities. On the other side of your fear is everything you want: your dreams, your goals, your ideal life. They're all waiting for you. But to reach them, you have to be willing to let go of the shore. You have to be willing to leave behind what's familiar and safe and venture into new waters. This does not mean being reckless or impulsive. It means being strategic and courageous. It means doing your research, preparing as best you can, and then taking that leap of faith. You will never feel hunter's ready. There will always be more you could learn, more you could prepare. At some point, you have to trust yourself and take action. It's important to celebrate your progress along the way. Too often, we focus solely on the end goal, overlooking the small victories that occur daily. But these small wins are crucial. They build momentum, they boost your confidence, and they reinforce the belief that you are capable of change. So, acknowledge your efforts. Celebrate the small steps forward. Did you stick to your new morning routine for a week straight? Celebrate that. Did you have a difficult conversation you have been putting off? Celebrate that. Did you learn a new skill that brings you closer to your goals? Celebrate that. These moments of recognition fuel your motivation and keep you moving forward even when the path gets tough. As you grow, as you become more successful, you have an incredible opportunity to make a positive impact on the world around you. In fact, I would argue that true fulfillment comes not just from achieving your own goals, but from helping others achieve theirs as well. Look for ways to use your newfound knowledge, skills, and resources to lift others up. Mentor someone who's just starting out in your field. Volunteer for a cause you are passionate about. Share your story and inspire others to make positive changes in their own lives. Not only does this create a ripple effect of positive change, but it also adds a deeper level of meaning and purpose to your own journey. This process is not about becoming a completely different person. It's about becoming more authentically yourself. It's about shedding the layers of limitation, fear, and self-doubt that have been holding you back and stepping into the fullness of who you truly are and what you are capable of. Inside each of us is a version of ourselves that's bold, courageous, and capable of incredible things. This version of you already exists. Your job is not to create it, but to uncover it, to peel away the layers of societal conditioning, past failures, and limiting beliefs that have been obscuring your true potential. This journey of disappearing and re-emerging is not always easy. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, there will be moments when you question whether it's all worth it. In these moments, I want you to remember why you started. Remember the vision you have for your life. Remember the impact you want to make. And remember that every great achievement in history was once considered impossible until someone decided to prove otherwise. You have within you the power to create extraordinary change in your life. You have the ability to disappear from mediocrity and emerge into excellence. You have the potential to leave behind a life of unfulfilled dreams and step into a life of purpose, passion, and achievement. But potential alone is not enough. Knowledge alone is not enough. Even desire alone is not enough. What truly makes the difference is action. Consistent, persistent, determined action. Every day, you must make choices that align with your goals. Every day, you must take steps, no matter how small, toward the life you want to create. Start today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. It does not exist. Do not wait until you feel ready. You never will. Start now with what you have, where you are. Take that first step. Make that decision. Have that conversation. Write that plan. Whatever it is that you know you need to do to start your transformation, do it today. Remember, the life you dream of is not going to come knocking on your door. You have to go out and create it. You have to be willing to work for it, to fight for it, to persist in the face of obstacles and setbacks. But I promise you, it's worth it. The feeling of living a life true to yourself, of achieving your goals, of making a positive impact, there is nothing quite like it. It's a blank canvas waiting for your unique brushstrokes. Each day is an opportunity to paint a masterpiece with the colors of your choices, actions, and attitudes. The question is, what kind of picture will you create? Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose so strong it propels you out of bed before your alarm even sounds. Picture yourself tackling challenges with enthusiasm, knowing that each obstacle overcome is another step toward your goals. Envision a life where your work does not feel like work because it aligns so perfectly with your passions and values. This is not just a daydream, it's a real possibility, and it starts with a shift in your mindset. You see, success is not just about what you do. It's about who you become in the process. It's about developing the character traits, habits, and skills that will naturally lead you to your desired outcomes. Think about the person you need to be to achieve your goals. What qualities do they possess? What habits do they maintain? How do they think and make decisions? Now here is the key. Start embodying those traits today. Do not wait until you have made it to act like a success. Act like a success now and the results will follow. This process of becoming is where the real magic happens. It's in the daily disciplines, the small victories, the moments when you choose growth over comfort. It's in the early mornings when you're working on your side hustle before heading to your day job. It's in the evenings when you are reading and learning instead of mindlessly watching TV. It's in the weekends when you are networking and building relationships while others are simply relaxing. I'm not saying you should never relax or enjoy leisure time. Balance is crucial for long-term success and happiness. But what I am saying is that you need to be intentional about how you spend your time. Every minute of every day is an investment. The question is, are you investing in your future or spending on your present? We often hear about this in relation to finances, but it applies to every area of life. Small, consistent actions repeated over time lead to massive results. Reading just 10 pages a day might not seem like much, but over a year, that's 3,650 pages, equivalent to about 12 books. Saving a small amount each day might not feel significant, but given enough time and the right investments, it can grow into a substantial nest egg. The same principle applies to your skills, your relationships, your health, every aspect of your life. Each small action, each tiny improvement compounds over time. This is why consistency is so crucial. It's not about making huge leaps forward every day. It's about making small steps forward every single day, trusting in the power of compounding to create significant change over time. As you embark on this journey of transformation, of disappearing from your old life and emerging into a new one, you will likely encounter what I call growth pains. These are the uncomfortable feelings that come with pushing beyond your comfort zone. The nervousness before a big presentation, the frustration of learning a new skill, the doubt that creeps in when you are trying something you've never done before. Embrace these feelings. They are not signs that you are doing something wrong. They are signs that you are doing something right. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, in that space where you are stretching yourself beyond what's familiar and safe. Remember, discomfort is temporary, but the growth you gain from pushing through it is permanent. Each time you face a fear, overcome an obstacle, or learn something new, you are expanding your capacity. You are becoming more resilient, more skilled, more confident. You are becoming the person capable of living the life you desire. Let's address something that often holds people back: the fear of judgment from others. As you begin to change, as you start to pursue your dreams and live life on your own terms, you may face criticism or skepticism from those around you. Some people might not understand your new choices. Others might feel threatened by your growth. Their opinions do not define your reality. Their limitations are not your limitations. Often, when people criticize your dreams or doubt your abilities, they are really just projecting their own fears and insecurities onto you. Your success challenges their excuses for not pursuing their own dreams. So surround yourself with supportive, like-minded individuals who believe in you and your vision. Seek out mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve. Join mastermind groups where you can share ideas, get feedback, and stay accountable. Remember, you become like the people you spend the most time with, so choose your circle wisely. In our society, failure is often seen as something to be avoided at all costs. But this fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to success. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people have even tried. The difference is they see failure not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to refine your approach. It's feedback, not a final verdict. When you change your relationship with failure, you free yourself to take risks, to innovate, to push boundaries. You give yourself permission to experiment, to be creative, to do things that might not work, because you know that even if you fail, you will be better off for having tried. So I challenge you to fail forward. Set ambitious goals, take calculated risk, try things you are not sure you can do, and when you fail, because you will fail sometimes, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, learn from the experience, and try again. Remember, the only real failure is the failure to keep trying. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is perhaps the most valuable skill you can develop. The knowledge and skills that got you where you are today may not be sufficient to get you where you want to go tomorrow. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Read voraciously, take courses, attend seminars, learn new skills, stay curious about the world around you. The more you learn, the more connections you can make between different ideas, the more creative solutions you can come up with, and the more valuable you become in any field. But learning is not just about acquiring information, it's about applying what you learn. Knowledge without action is like having a powerful car but never driving it. It's wasted potential. So as you learn, constantly ask yourself, how can I apply this in my life? How can I use this to move closer to my goals? Now, as you are working towards your goals, it's important to maintain perspective. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's not something you achieve once and then you are done. It's an ongoing process of growth, achievement, and setting new goals. Too often, people fall into the trap of, I will be happy when I get that promotion. I will be happy when I buy that house. I will be happy when I reach that income level. But here's the truth. If you can't find happiness in the journey, you are unlikely to find it at the destination. Learn to enjoy the process. Find satisfaction in the daily actions you are taking towards your goals. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Practice gratitude for how far you have come, even as you continue to strive for more. This balance of ambition and appreciation is key to long-term fulfillment. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications. There's always something vying for our attention. But here's the thing, where your focus goes, your energy flows. What you consistently give your attention to is what will grow in your life. Develop the ability to focus deeply on what truly matters. Learn to say no to the things that do not align with your goals and values. Protect your time and energy fiercely. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to everything else you could be doing with that time. Practice single tasking rather than multitasking. When you are working, work. When you are relaxing, relax. Be fully present in whatever you are doing. This level of focus and presence not only increases your productivity, but also enhances your enjoyment of life. I want to touch on something that's often overlooked in discussions about success, the importance of self-care. In your journey of transformation, of disappearing from your old life and emerging into a new one, it's crucial that you take care of yourself along the way. Your health, physical, mental, and emotional, so is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, all other successes become meaningless. So prioritize your well-being. Get enough sleep, eat nutritious foods, exercise regularly, practice stress management techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Take time for activities that rejuvenate you. Remember, self-care is not selfish. By taking care of yourself, you ensure that you have the energy, clarity, and resilience to pursue your goals and make a positive impact on the world around you. It's like the safety instructions on an airplane. You need to put on your own oxygen mask before you can help others. I want to leave you with this final thought. The journey you're about to embark on, this process of disappearing from your old life and emerging into a new one, it's not going to be easy. There will be challenges. There will be setbacks. There will be moments of doubt and frustration. But I want you to know that you have everything you need within you to overcome these obstacles. You have the strength, the resilience, the creativity, and the determination. You have the power to shape your life, to create your future, to become the person you have always known you could be. So go forth with courage and conviction. Take that first step, and then the next, and the next. Trust in the process, believe in yourself, and never ever give up on your dreams. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can offer. It's your time to shine, to make your mark, to create a life that fills you with joy and purpose. Remember, the power to change your life does not lie in some distant future or in the hands of others. It lies within you right here, right now. You are the author of your life story. Make it a masterpiece. Thank you for your commitment to your growth and transformation. Now go out there and create the life you have always dreamed of. Your new beginning starts now. Embrace it, enjoy it, and above all, make the most of it. The future is yours to create. Seize it with both hands and never let go.